Hello, fellow brokers and agents. Nathan P. LaCroix here with another installment of Insurance Talk. I wanted to go over the things that Dickerson does for brokers. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Everything that we're going to show you is all 100% free for you. And what I'm going to show you is a few things that we do behind the scenes, so you get a peek behind the veil of everything that we do on the back end to make your lives easier. First thing is the quoting. Ultimately, we're going to be going over from quote to presentation, all the way to renewal using ease online enrollment for all of the employees. Now more than ever, it's a great opportunity to have an open enrollment solution for everyone that can be done on a cell phone or even an email, something from the comfort of someone's own home. So let's get started. So here we are, we have our little quoting system here. Let's say you do have a company. We are going to call this one Easy Mart. And you just had a chat with them and they said, you know what, let's take a look and get some quotes going. Here's a census of our information, typically just employee names and dates of birth, and that's all we really need. So what we'll do, and this is everything we're doing right now, everything I'm about to show you is what I and my team are going to do, so you do not have to worry about a thing. If you want to quote, you do have access to this at all times. It is free for your convenience if you'd like to do your own multi-carrier quoting, but we like to do that for you just to give you a little bit of extra time here. So right now we're just entering in a few pieces of information. Nothing too crazy. We'll be loading up the census details as well, so whatever you provide to us, we'll just get this loaded up right in here. So we'll just import our census information. So if I click this, we now have our census loaded up in the system ready to go. So based on all of the information that you do provide to us, let's say they do have a existing plan and you wanted to compare apples to apples. Let's say they had, a Blue Shield plan. On a side note, I love all of our carriers equally, but for illustrative purposes, I may only select one or two. So I do apologize, but I do love you all out there. So those watching, my love goes out to you too. So we can whittle down a few things here. Let's say we've done a preliminary quote. We can quote all of these carriers as well as the dental, the vision as well. On this end, we do the life quoting. If you ever want something complex, alternative funding, HSA, HRA, self-funded, level funding, quoting and association, whatever it may be, we have a solution for you too. So this one is pretty simple, like a small business group that we're taking a look at. Let's say after a couple of options, we go with, we'll try Anthem. Let's say you've whittled it down to Anthem, you have a few plans. You've got all these options here as well that you can select from, but you can go down, take a look, and see all these plans for yourself. Kind of click and check on all of the benefit details too. Whatever it is that you're looking for, and again, if you wanted to do all this quoting, you can, but this is something that we're doing behind the scenes. But let's say you as a broker saw the preliminary proposal, you're looking at the information that the client sent to you, and you feel really strong. You bounce some ideas off of me as well, and you feel like there's some, a couple plans with Anthem that you think that they'll really enjoy. So let's say we've got 4 good solid plans, a nice solid gold PPO, for top brass or those that want the best of the best benefits, and then a bronze plan as kind of a base option, and a couple of plans in between, even an HMO option for the other employees who do enjoy the HMO model. So these look good. We're going to click next here. There we go. Okay. So once everything's all ready to go, you can actually, we can create the proposal for you. It'll be, presented to, in this case, the group Easy Mart. This is where your information would go. So us as a general agent, we like to remain invisible. We want you to be the star of the show here. So this is where all of your information would actually be. It has all of the information here about the census, a quick cost comparison of the plans that you chose, a nice side-by-side comparison showing the different plan options, rate tables. It even breaks things down. There's different ways we can format the quote and proposal for you to show each individual person how much that they are being charged as well, the monthly premiums, and also if we want to whittle it down to like employer contribution, we can do anything and everything that the client asks of you, and we can do it pretty quickly. So let's say we do have this, you present this information over to the client, and they say, you know what, let's go with these 4 plans, let's do an open enrollment for a 5/1 effective date, but we need to make sure that everyone stays at home, nice and safe, and we just don't want any disruption here, so what can we do? And again, this is where we step in. All you need to do is come to me, and I'll make sure that we get the group loaded into Ease, and I will show you exactly what that looks like here. So here we are on the Ease platform. This is the admin side, so you are seeing a little bit of behind the scenes of what we're going to do for you. Remember that it is all free for you and the clients, and you don't have to do any of this work. So I'm going to wave my magic wand and show you what exactly we do for you in terms of the online enrollment. So now that we've got all of the information, the client said to you, you know what, we want to go with those 4 plans that we mentioned before. Let's get started and send everything out to the employees. This is how it's going to work. So here's a couple of recently viewed companies here. We want to add another company here. I'm going to simply add company. Company name is going to be Easy Mart, and the city of San Diego. It's in California, and here is where your agent information is going to be. That way any and all communication that comes from this portal is going to have your information on it. We click continue. We've just created the shell. Now we're going to add the employees, the benefits, a couple of documents, and everything else that the employee and employer want. So with the wave of my magic wand, we are going to import all of the employees and all of the benefits, and here we go. There we go, nice and easy. All of the employees that were quoted are now in here. We can take a look. We have a little bit of additional information, birth dates, if there's any social that you do have. The more information, the better. But in terms of online enrollment, it's just name and an email address, and we're totally fine with sending off the open enrollment there. That's really all we need. It's super simple. We've got the information here with the benefits. All of the benefits are now here. And, you know, let's say, for example, the company wanted to do a 100% for the bronze plan with the buy-up option. Not a problem. However you want the employer contributions to be, that's exactly how we will set it up. So if I go here, we have 100%. We've got the Anthem Bronze plan eligibility as well. We have all those fail-safes in there to make it so that if there's any part-time employees, they won't even be able to see the plans, because we have a minimum requirement of 30 hours per week that they need to work in order to be eligible for coverage. So we've got a lot of fail-safes for you, so you don't even need to worry about anything like that, about the wrong people getting enrolled. We also have this now set up so that everything is paid out, and according to the contributions, it's all bi-weekly. So if we do check on the different plans, we do have like the Anthem Gold. If we click on this, go over to contributions, take a look at that base plan, Anthem Bronze, and we have the 100% for that. So if there's any additional amount over that, that would be the employee's responsibility. So all of the information is already here. The forms are already there with pre-templated for you, and we'll get to that in just a moment about why this is important. Also, obviously, the SBCs are here as well. The employees are going to be able to review that, and that's, of course, you know, standard compliance stuff. So now that we have everything set up, we're going to take a look at open enrollment. We're going to open it up and have everyone get enrolled. So we'll be adding a few things here. So if we go to open enrollment, we want the start date, let's say, to be, I don't know, let's say it's going to be today's date. And the last day for anyone to enroll is going to be, for a May 1 effective date, let's do the 19th of April. Okay, so that's all we need. But one thing that's really special with the online enrollment is the instructions. Now, when you are in person and you're providing all of the information, you may be showing flyers, you're showing benefit information with all of the employees gathered in one room. You're going over how to fill out the forms, what the difference is between an HMO, PPO, and HSA, as well as going over the plan designs and answering and fielding all questions. You can take care of that right here in the instructions part, which we'll take care of as well. We can either type up the instructions, how to enroll, or if you like, we can actually post a quick video. So you can just paste a YouTube video. If you have your own video, we can upload that here. And that's really all you need. This is what the employees are going to see, and it's going to look pretty nice here for you. So this is all behind the scenes stuff. Again, you don't have to worry about it. It's all free. But now that open enrollment is ready to go, let's send off some enrollment notifications and get started with the enrollment. So here in open enrollment, we're going to get ready by simply clicking on progress, actions, and message the employees. So those not started and in progress, great. You can choose any ones that you want, in progress and not started. You can do any template. Now we have a standard template, whatever one that you want us to say, just very quick and easy. All the verbiage is there for you, and all the custom logins is going to auto generate. So simply we're going to click send, and it's going to go out to all of the employees right now. So let's see what the employee sees now that they were informed that open enrollment is coming, and they should receive something shortly in their email. So here I am. I'm an employee. I just got the email that we just sent out on your behalf. I see it here, eSupport. Welcome to Easy Mart's open enrollment. I'm going to click on that. Hello Neil, on behalf of Easy Mart and your broker, we're pleased to invite you. And it has some information. All we need to do is click that link, and I'm ready to sign up. So now I have all of this information. Again, this is what I did, pre-templated, pre-input all of the data. I'm going to choose a password here. Here we go. I can read the terms of service. I'll agree to that. I'm going to go ahead and sign up. And my open enrollment is ready to begin. One thing that I do want to show you is, let's say they don't have a computer, or they're out and about, or maybe they're even out on the road, who knows. You can actually do this right from the comfort of your own cell phone as well. So you can actually scroll through, you can click your profile, you can take a look at and go home, you can start your enrollment here, all just on your own tablet or device. So with this, I can begin my enrollment here. It's going to take me about 15-25 minutes. What's good to have ready, some information that you probably know off the top of your head. So this is me as an employee getting to see everything that you as a broker have just provided to your client. So I'm going to click Start. And remember the video that we added before. So this would be the instructional video that you can pop in. So before they even begin, they can actually play this video here and see, what's the difference between an HMO, PPO, an EPO, an HSA. If you have your own customized video, if you want to use some templates in our library, that's fine. So this is your open enrollment presentation to this employee. So it's as if you're in the room with them, talking to them about open enrollment and how to proceed further. So they can watch that, and then once they're done, they simply click continue. Now since we're doing this as an instructional video here, I will toggle back. That way we can see all of the information here. So we have the information like the gender, we've got the birth date, the social. If any of these things were left blank, let's say you only wanted the bare minimum, Neil, in this case I'm going to be Neil Pert here, I'm the employee, I can fill out all of this information. I can also review this information if it was input for me, if there's anything I needed to change, like, whoa, that's not my work number, let's change that. They can go ahead and change that. So I'm going to click continue, ready to go. Here's my spouse as well. If I have additional dependents, I can add, I can edit, I can change all of that information. Everything looks good. As an employee, if I ever had any Medicare information, if I was on disability, if something else happened, I can add that information here for myself. But most of the time, it'll take you right here. So let's say I'm an employee, I want to enroll myself, and I do want to enroll my spouse. So I'm going to select any of the plans just to view a few pieces of information. Now remember the SBCs that were included, it's also a requirement now that we've made, so that way they have to view the information so we know that they at least can acknowledge they have that. Again, that's just for compliance, so I can view all of these if I wanted to, review all of these plan benefits, everything looks fine. Me as an employee, maybe I don't like that format, maybe I just want to compare plans here, just click compare plans, just review everything side by side. So the best part is it actually shows you the total premium that it would cost me per pay period. So if I select this plan, It's now selected on the right hand side. Guess what? It shows me some information. It shows the total pay period for the bi-weekly paychecks that I do receive. I like that plan. I'll go with the gold PPO. Let's say I did have previous coverage. I can always add that too. I can add that here in case there's any kind of coordination of benefits, or maybe I had an Anthem plan in the past. They can coordinate that in the system here at the carrier. But I don't. I'll just click continue. If I do have any health information, let's say you're doing life and you do need a health questionnaire, that will trigger that. So we do have the information here. So this is the total cost for my spouse as well, because again the employee is being covered but not the spouse. So this is my cost for myself with the buy-up option and the total cost for my spouse every other Friday. That'll be coming out of my check. I'll be happy with that. I'm going to click continue. You must also provide the following information. This goes back to any requirements. This can be toggled on and off, so they do at least want us to review all of the SBC documents as well. So I can review that. It's just saying that I did review it. Everything's great. Reviewed that too. It all looks good. Click continue. And really it's just clicking buttons. It's like a shopping cart. It's like Amazon and Facebook combined. And now I'm ready to sign the form. So this is important. So although some carriers do have EDI feeds and electronic enrollments, which this information is converted over into the reporting system, into those online enrollment Excel spreadsheets that are sent over to the carrier, even EDI feeds with some of the other carriers. What's important for this is the document forms to be signed by the employee. So that way, when I'm ready to move forward, let's say Neil Pert, and I want to have this for my record, not only as a broker, but as an employee, as an employer, it's just nice to have that physical document that you can share with everyone in store, and it's not just some electronic Excel spreadsheet. Again, it's more for covering yourself, more for the group covering themselves as well, so you have something in hand that's tangible, just in case the employee ever comes back saying that they either did or did not enroll for coverage. You have the proof right here. So me as an employee, I just simply click sign here. I'm finished signing. You can rate the experience. And now you're done. Thank you for your feedback. Everything's great. Me as an employee, during the open enrollment, I can actually go back and view my open enrollment. I can manage my enrollment. I can see exactly what I enrolled on. I can view more information here. I can take a look at the SBC if I want as well. If I realize, ooh, you know what, I forgot something, I forgot to add my child, I can actually go through and change all of this information during the open enrollment period. So you can go back in as an employee every single day if you wanted to and make those necessary changes up until the end of the enrollment, which we said was April 19th. So until then, I can view all of this information. When it's all said and done, I'll get that copy. What we do here at Dickerson, we'll send that information off to you, to the client, to the employees if you want. It's just a big document showing all of the PDFs of all of the enrollment forms. And so I'll show you what that looks like on the admin side now. So we're going to flip back to the administrative side, not the employee side. Okay, so we're back on the admin side, or the employer side, or the overall just admin portal here. So we're on Easy Mart. One thing I wanted to show you too, which is really great and a way that we can track progress, is if we go over to benefits and we check on the progress. Before this was all blue, but now we get to see who hasn't started, who has started. Even if we click on the additional employees, we can see that Neil Pert has just finished his employment. Finished his open enrollment. But these other two employees, unfortunately, haven't even started. And at any time, if you say, you know what, we need to push this, we need to get them to enroll quicker, we can always message the employees, send out reminders, and that's something that we do on our end as well. So with that, we can track the progress, we can push for open enrollment. But the important thing I wanted to share with you is that everything that we've done is completely online. You can do this from the comfort of your own home. All you need to do is get that census from the group. We'll do all of the quoting that we showed you earlier. We'll load this group up in the Ease portal. We'll send out all of the documentation. We'll do all of the customizations as well. In fact, just to show you what this Easy Mart looks like when an employee's logging in, you can actually see that right here. So it shows the open enrollment, it shows the management process. Even on the login screen, if you ever want to add their logo, if you want to add their background, we can do that for you. It's nice and simple. It's nothing you have to worry about. Just say make it look snazzy and we'll do that for you. And one more thing, if you want like logo branding stuff as well, if you want all of your information, just to reiterate, as a general agency, we like to remain invisible. All of this is yours and it is free. One more time, free, 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 free. It is free for you. The best part about this is working with us, you do have that entire staff model as well behind you doing all of the extra work. There's no contracts whatsoever. There's no exclusivity. There's no captivity. You can come and go as you please. All we're asking for is that chance to help out with you and your clients, especially during this time. All right? So I wanted to thank you all for sticking through the video, watching the start to finish. Again, going from quote to proposal to renewal to full-on implementation with the carrier. It's all something that we do for you, for your clients. Again, we get paid separately by the carrier, so it doesn't affect your commission or the premiums of the carrier, and for the clients as well. Everything remains under you. It's all your control. Your name is on everything. We're just here to help you any way that we can. So definitely give me a call, 323-805-2915. Shoot me a quick email. If you want to talk shop, talk industry, just let me know how you're doing. Let me know. Reach out to me, and we'll definitely connect. So I hope this was informative, and we are able to do a little business together. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.